I'm back, Mr. Rock. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. Here's questioning your ability to be a star. Right? Your child's father. That means being good enough. Get what I'm saying? Look at the career coming right behind. Look at that. Look at the career card. I guess that you will have a career because maybe you had two things you was doing. Rap and something else, and you had to pick one. Right? But you have two chances, God says. So you already had a chance when you was out. Now when you come out again, you're going to have another chance at being a star. Get what I just said, right? Or maybe somebody in jail questioning your ability to be a star. Because here we had this card, star 2 times. Right? You might need to do things in decency and come off the car. You was in affordable housing, I guess, before you went there or whatever, in some kind of way. Or you there now as far as like jail. I'm not tolerating you. Somebody decided they weren't going to tolerate you some kind of way when you was out of jail. Or in jail, you not tolerating somebody or somebody not tolerating you because of a fuss or whatever it might be. Torment me not. You're going to work for success. You're not going to have people mistreating you in jail or out of jail. You're dealing with a crowd of people outside of jail or inside of jail with intense energy. So we have right here, it's too late. So it's too late for you after a while, I guess. Maybe before you went to jail or something as far as in jail. I don't know. You can call somebody, God says, now and do it, but you scared. So something might have happened out of jail. It's too late. You wanted to call somebody, but it was too late. Or something happened in jail, however this is. So we have, you might have had two careers some kind of way or two things going on. And you had to pick one. Like rap and something else, for instance. And so you pick rap maybe, anything like that. Because you was captivating to somebody. Somebody wanted you to make up your mind. In jail or out of jail. So let's just flow. Whoa. So I can see, I'm ready for love. I'm ready to love in a healthy way. Healthy means to love you first. Yeah, you gotta love you first, Miss Rock. Definitely gotta love you first. You ready to love in a healthy way, that means you gotta love you first. Over whoever he is, right? Because he's keeping his options open, right? And with love, the person don't keep options open. There's no room for options. You are the choice, right? You got pretty eyes, or you think he got pretty eyes. We must talk. You want to talk to him some kind of way, hear his voice. Or he might want to hear yours, but I don't know how it's going to happen. But you also feel your baby got pretty eyes, and you might want to talk to your baby. I can put it that way too. So we have right here, are you divorced? Are you separated? This came out, I threw it in something you was know. Seemed like it came out in the other one. We just moving in and playing house, or are you divorced? And maybe it didn't. You don't want to play house? You want it to be where if you finish, or is we going to be together or what? Is he finished with the caravan? Is he finished with having options and other ladies? Because it helped you up in your life. But it also going to help hold him up in his life. Because you pinpointed an action that helped you up. And that's holding on to him. Somebody searching for you on the internet. treatment some kind of way look like. We got getting upset by greenery, by a park, outside or something. You and somebody. It could have been before you went to jail or while you're in jail. If you go outside some kind of way. We got 71 or 17. Was you stolen from? No. It says no, you wasn't stolen from, but really when this card come out, it means some kind of way somebody stole something from you. It don't have to be in jail. It could be somebody out here stole something. But they saying they didn't. Anything like that. You got deep feelings inside. You want to express your feelings or somebody to you. Maybe somebody stalking you, coming after you, worrying you, nagging you. And it need to end, maybe in jail. I don't know what was going on out here, if anybody was doing anything. Problem is you too nice. Do you even want help? God says you being too nice. Somebody stalking or nagging or whatever's going on here. It need to end though. Or too friendly or whatever's going on here. It could be in jail with this right here. I don't think it's out here because I don't think it was out here. It was getting along, I think, good with your child's father when you went in. So it's not him out here. I don't know who it would be. I don't know. You got to work on your problem, but not here, not in that jail. Or somebody else need to work on their problem, but not in that jail. Because somebody want loving treatment, somebody from you in that jail maybe. Or you want loving treatment. To be treated decent and fair. Anything like that. Or you want it from your child's father. So let's just look a little bit. You want to embrace your growth, and this gonna make you grow. This gonna grow your experiences. So be it. You dealing with an advisor, somebody who telling you what to do, a God, whoever it is in charge, the judge, whoever this is, somebody. Let's see. So we got somebody chasing you, coming after you, walking behind you, following you, or whatever. Because we got a stalking card. It's not the child's father. I don't think he had to do all of that when he was out here. I really don't think it's not him. I feel somebody in the jail. Somebody not all there drunk, drug addicted, not all there mentally ill, unstable, someone confused or whatever's going on. Whoever it is, God, inmate, judge, I don't know what it is, lawyer, somebody. You petrified about your money. You petrified about your money. Making money maybe, or having money or whatever. So it says well done. God telling me, boy, we can't get around it. Is this another card or is this the same card? I know it might be the same card. I told you we can't get around these cards like this. You did well. Father God saying you did well or I did well. We got numbers. You can turn them around. Let me see something. Let me see. See, husband worthy. He gotta be husband worthy. He gotta get where God wants him to be as a husband. Okay, so we have, I'm ready for love. I'm ready to love you. This is his card. It's a man card. Ring time. So we have jobs. This could even be jail. Any kind of agencies or whatever. You want fairness. Jobs or whatever. Okay, might be dealing with a place where you eat at. Restaurant, lunchroom. Cafeteria or whatever this is, some kind of way is eating place, want equal and fair. Let me see. I'm hearing that song again. I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a big mistake. Telling lies. No, I say no more lies. Okay, let's just flow. So we dealing with a relaxation place, and I gotta make this the jail right now. You nervous? Okay, dealing with a dusty that need to come up to par. Could be a God or somebody, let's say, circumstances. You need a lawyer, or you had to deal with a lawyer. Because somebody took their shots to tear you down, wound you, destroy you, or some kind of way you was dealing with a gun. Or somebody with you with a gun, anything like that. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got you chained like a magnet to your twin flame, your child's father. You gotta get ready. Barefoot with desire. Get ready, I'm here. Call this time. It's time to grow up. God's saying it's time to grow up for both of you. For both of you. Get ready. I'm here. Barefoot with desire. We can't. You must be thinking about him. You gotta be thinking about him a lot. He all throughout this story, man. You thinking about him a lot, or he thinking about you, or whichever way it's going. He all out through. He all up in this story, not all up through and through. Yeah, he love you. God says it's time for a change with him too, just like you. God says it's time to call. It's time to grow up. Let me see. Okay. Maybe that's him. I want it that way. He wanted a certain kind of way. Nah, God ain't saying no, you don't want it that way. God's saying, I want it this way. Get what God's saying. You want it that way, but God's saying, no, I want it this way. Get what God's saying. No, you want to have to grow up and do some changing, right? Both of you, so God can bring you together, because God wanted this way, not that way, this one and that way. Oh my goodness. God wants you to step into your queenship, because you got to change that love to love the self. You got to love you before anybody in this world. But you feel like your love is him. And your love is him, right? You do love him. There's no denying that. There's no denying that. But God wants you to love you. All the love you feel for him. God wants you to pour that into the self, into Miss Rock, and love Miss Rock like Miss Rock is the ground you walk on. You got to love Miss Rock, right? Nobody else's job to love you but you. Be your own cheerleader, God says. You around something green and flowery, could be grass outside or whatever it is, or inside, right? Or plants or whatever. So it seems like a lot flowing with him. You might be thinking about him a lot, or he thinking about you or something. Sometimes, you know what they say, when you be away from people, you think about them even more. Get what I'm saying? You think about them even more. You be away, and then they get to thinking, but they need to grow up and change up. Because we got a lot of merge cards here, and that's just the bottom line. He just got to get in his position. Get what I'm saying? To be the best husband that you need, and you got to get in your position to be the best wife that God want him to have. So it go both ways. You got to be the best wife God wants you to be for him, to help him grow. And God want him to be the best husband to help you grow. God not going to put you together to be mean to one another. God won't put you together to love one another and raise your beautiful baby, okay? So let's see, is that it for Mr. Ross Universe? I'm asking God for 10 cards, and then I think that's it for you, Mr. Ross. I think that's it. I think. Let me say 10 cards for Mr. Ross Universe. Okay, Okay, I ask God if anything in the storyline not correct and wrong or whatever, I want God not to let it upload, to make sure I don't put nothing out that's not true or anything like that, okay? And that's how I operate with the storyline. I don't want nothing up that's not true. I want everything to be fact. I don't want to say that things that's not true. Okay, we have, yeah, and here's some more. That's only two. Oh, we got foster care and the baby in foster care, correct? Look at that. Foster care. Loving for a cause. You know what that means? Loving for a cause mean, and with my cause, it means somebody got you. They don't really love you, but they got you for money. We know all foster care parents don't have people for money, just for money. We already know that, right? But we have some that does, because we dealing with agencies and all, so they all about money, and they have kids and collect kids for money, right? And that's just the bottom line to it, right? Okay, you fickle, you want another chance. Get what I just said? You can't see the card good as light green. You fickle, you want another chance. Because we got somebody who got your child for money, these foster care people or agency or whoever it is, right? So we're going to take that right there. Telling lies. Okay, one more. Okay, I really supposed to be getting 10 cards or what, and I'm like, damn, I know. It seems like it's more than 10. I don't know how many it is. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Oh my, it was over 10. I think we're going to take all of them though. Let's just throw this rock. Let's just see for you. We got number 2, number 1, number 12, number 21. Okay, why did I believe you? Somebody isolated you in jail or out of jail or wherever, some kind of way, or out of jail, isolated you some kind of way, got you somewhere, anything like that, where you feel, why did I believe you? Why did I believe what you said, or anything like that? So we have right here, there's crystal layer of hope. Don't be sharing your problems with somebody you know. Okay. So we have somebody, there's a bureaucrat was taking some kind of drug, if not snorting, whatever, in jail or before you went to jail. So we have right here, this is your life card. God says you got to save you no matter what. While you was out of jail, you had to save you no matter what, or while you were in that jail, save you no matter what. Because God said, what is the price of your life? Your life matters over anybody in that jail. Your life matters. And you got to save your own life. Make sure you keep your life. Okay? And out here too. Right? So, the sounds of you weigh somebody down. And this is a negative. Usually just a death card. But we can take it where you talking. Somebody don't like you talking maybe. Or fussing. I don't know. Or somebody you know on the outside. You had to save you no matter what. If it's not jail, okay? Before you went in. Or somebody ain't like the sounds of you out here fussing or whatever. Crying or whatever. So in jail, you're going to eat different. I saw the vegan card, but you're going to eat different because you can't eat all of the ways you used to eat in home because they just have a certain kind of menu. You chilling while trying to figure out how to fix this situation and getting out. Or being able to get your baby back, being able to get out, or somebody else was, right? Filling a lecture, court, or just being in there among other inmates, anything like that. Because really, you penny pinching, or somebody you know was penny pinching. Okay, you feeling the city you in. This say Austin, but wherever you at. So we're going to take this card. Just keep coming back. We got a man, a lunch man, or some man in general, or guard, or anybody, or somebody out here you knew before you went to jail, or somebody in there is Amanda. Might talk about your eating. Because this is a vegan card. When you eat in a certain way, so that means in jail, you can't eat like you want to. You're going to have to eat like whatever they got there. So he might say something about, well, you don't eat that, or whatever. I just don't know. You might say it to the person. I don't know. Or out here before you went in. I don't know. Okay. It says that she did it. He fought me. He or she. So somebody fought you outside of jail in words, mentally, physically, verbally, financially, however, emotionally, or in jail. She did it. He fought me. So you might have did something, whatever you did, and somebody fought you, however the ways you heard me said, or in jail. Take it however it goes. So something was non-negotiable where it made you tense up out of jail or in jail or at trial or whatever this is, at court or whatever. Or in jail, in the cafeteria, in jail, out, or whatever this is, God talking about. Let's not argue. You don't want to argue, but you got to beware of the distractions of people in jail or before you even went to jail. People just hanging around. Okay, so you got your hair done up. So you could go dancing when you was out of jail some kind of way. Because you was dealing with a pusher of money, somebody who's a money lover. Trying to get money, whatever way the person can get money. You was anxious and that person was mellow. That's not enough. So I gotta get some more now. We got the 14. Well, did I see 14 already? Didn't you? 14 dealing with So how about if we stop. Okay, here we go. God say stop. Okay, you're doing a party. If not a party, a gathering. A court hearing is a gathering. Interview is a gathering. Rehearsal, an actual party. In jail or whatever, a gathering of people, whoever it is, right? And whatever time period it was. Whenever you did it. Somebody wanted the whole pot. So if we got somebody who a money lover, try to take your money, try to get your money, try to steal your money, or we got somebody who trying to be greedy about your food if you're in jail, or we got a man who just want to cheat. You wonder if you can trust him, but God said don't hurt nobody. Or we got somebody in jail, maybe a guard or somebody who flirting and all, they got a wife or whatever, and trying to flirt with you or whatever this is. I'm trying to take it different ways. So, do you really like the stuff God says, inside or out of the jail? Get out of this mess. Because over here too, it can be where somebody that you hook to, that got you for money outside of jail. You heard me say your baby at first, right? But I'm going to turn it around. Because when I usually use this, it usually be grown people, right? But I happen to have a baby this time I can use it for, right? But, because a baby is in your life, right? So we got somebody who trying to have you for money. They don't care nothing about you. In jail or out of jail. The jail system or before you even went to jail. Somebody was connected to you. Manager or somebody. Whoever it is. Somebody just wanted you for money. Didn't truly love you. Get what I just said? Somebody who was fickle. That you wanted a second chance with. Or the person wanted you to give the person a second chance. Follow me? Somebody could be 21, don't have to be. Somebody that deceived you though. Strike that. Somebody who you believe the person, but they deceived you. Yeah, they got you isolated. It was a crystal layer hoop. Don't be shelving your problems. Because somebody takes some kind of drug, but God said, what's the price of your life? You got to save you no matter what. sounds of you weighed somebody down. They was tired of hearing you talking or whatever, trying to figure out how to fix it maybe. So this could be the court or something. You penny pinching or the person feeling whatever city. So here we go with food, eating certain kind of foods. Somebody did it. You did something and somebody fought you. As far as whatever it is, you got tensed up because something was non-negotiable. Somebody, yeah. You had to beware of distraction because some kind of way it was a distraction, seemed like, because somebody got you somewhere or whatever this is, seemed like. Distraction. Beware the distractions in the jail or before you went to jail. See, because God counting with the life card. We got TV. You got yourself hair done up, dance a little bit, money level, anxious. Might want the whole pot. That's a cheater most of the time. Wonder if you can trust him. Don't hurt nobody. We like this stuff. Get out. Okay. I keep saying this, but I'm going to do one more, Miss Rock. One more. Let's see. A little bit more from Miss Rock. So it seems like the focus is going to be maybe cutting your time down, if it can be cut down, and trying to make sure you can get your baby back. And that your child's father, deep down, truly loves you. Deep down. He just won't let it rise. But maybe it's going to rise when he change up, prayed, and grow up like God wanted him to grow up, and change up like God wanted him to change up. And you change up like God wants you to change up. Okay, let's get a little bit more for you. And we're going to call it today, right? Call it the day, right? Call it the day. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Okay. Yelling on a Gemini. So he act like a Gemini somewhat. I know he Aquarius like me. I'm Aquarius, but he act like a Gemini somewhat. I call Geminis my two-faced friends. They have good Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Not all of them we know, so you know I ain't gonna say that about all the Geminis. They'll be fussing me out the brass level one. They wouldn't even want to look at my videos, right? I just deal with the Geminis I deal with, and they got their little ways about them, but I love every one of them. Okay, let's just flow. Let's just flow. Let's see for Miss Rock Universe. We're gonna end it with, hopefully, when Miss Rock come out, she did a lot of growing that you want her to do, and her child father in the meantime did all the growing you want him to do, and changing and become the man you want him to become. Do that work. Do the shadow work, do the changing up of the self to make yourself a better version of the self. You gotta make yourself a better version of yourself. Don't worry about what nobody think. They matter not. Get what I just said? They matter not. Care not about what nobody think about you. People got stereotypes and think things about people. Oh well, that's their problem. It ain't yours. Okay, we dealing with a leader who stole money. Somebody who was in leadership some kind of way who stole money from you. You didn't steal it. Wait. See, one in a row like this. Let's see what's wrong. Okay. So we have right here that we dealing with a nut. We dealing with somebody who not all there, mentally ill, unstable, drinking, drug addicted. Something wrong with the person. Whoever it is. Okay, you got to book an appointment. Was he really worth it? Or somebody need to book one. You had a look of confidence because somebody got to pick one. You did. In a job or relationship or a guy, your guy, or whatever this is. We are true friends. Right now, maybe he's saying he done. Or you're going to be saying you done for right now. Because right now you are done because you are away from him. Let's just see a little bit here. Start squirreling in your mind at the duplex, at the jail. Let's just see, you're dedicated to the wall, seemingly. You special, God said, but you're dedicated to the wall. That is being hooked to something. God wanted a wall to be broken down in your life, whatever the wall was. If it's drinking, if it's pills, if it's him, if it's whatever it is. I don't know what your wall was. Whatever your wall was, God wanted it broke down. You're dedicated, and it needed to be broke down. So we have right here, somebody owe you an insane apology. And now is the time. Because somebody did something. Somebody stole from you up there, first card. Somebody, a leader, somebody who, a leader in service or whoever, might stole something from you. So here we got right here, we got grandma. I don't know if your grandma in the spirit or if you got a grandma that's alive or what, I just don't know here. Sure enough, if your grandma in the spirit, your grandma saying, sure enough, somebody stole from you, Miss Rock. I mean, like, if your grandma in the spirit, your grandma saying, sure enough, somebody stole from you, baby. Get what I'm saying? Okay. You might have been mouthy with somebody where somebody might have asked you what you're going to do about it. Or you might ask somebody what you're going to do about it. Let's go. So you want equal and fair. You pinpointing the problem. Let's just flow. This is going to be it though. I'm going to end it. Okay, we have a transporting of drug or infection. Right? So transporting a drug, that means just passing a drug to another person. Or just taking a drug yourself. Or infection. COVID or sexual violence. So we have a Gemini. So we got you dwelling on a Gemini. And it's probably your child's father. Right? Because he half good, half bad. It don't have to be him. It could be somebody else. But I feel it's him though. But it don't have to be. Okay, it could be somebody you dealing with in the jail. Or some leader, whoever it is that stole from you, right? So you seeing everything in it. And gaining much hope in it. God was saying it's time to move on, because it's time to move on and just go ahead and work on your life while you in there. Work on your life to change up like God wants you to change up. And when you come out, you be a new woman. Court papers is coming. And you got to accept the court papers. Look at this, the baby. Look at this, the baby card. This the baby card. You see what that card says? Parents shouldn't walk away. So to the baby, it looked like you walked away. He don't see you. Right? Here's the baby. The longer you be away from him, you're going to slip as far as the memory. The longer it be. And hopefully, it don't be but so long. Or I hope you can see him on FaceTime. But if he in some kind of foster care place, I don't know if they will allow it. See what I'm saying? With them kind of people, they don't want the children to be in touch with their parents and all kind of stuff they have said. I don't know. I don't know if they will. I don't know. Will I ever know who born me? So we have right here to feel another's heart. You want to feel your baby's heart, and you want your baby to feel your heart. So we can take this to your child's father. Let's make love to your favorite love song. To love is to feel his heart and he feel yours. Because we got parents. You a parent and he a parent. Parents shouldn't walk away. Both parents. Right? So we have right here, God will help you, but you got to listen to what God tell you. And go to anything God tell you to go to. God say any training, rehearsal, whatever God say do, you got to do. And able to help yourself to get to where God wants you at. So something in here God telling you. Because that card always come out with something God telling you to do. Let me see. Let's see something. Okay, God says that accept some court papers. So I guess when you get the court papers, once you go to court, I guess, or whatever that is, I guess you're going to see whatever it is. Okay, you got to begin. It's time to begin and go ahead. Let's just see. Right. So you had to filter your ways. You uniquers. You feel like you and your child's father is uniquers. You got something special together. You feel like something about you too, right? Okay, somebody going to be going in, if not treatment, going down the hall, pill drop effect, taking pills, going to treatment, or just going down the hall some kind of way. That's really a treatment card, though, going in some kind of treatment, help to stop taking pills. So we have, look on the floor for it. Asking God to help you. So, let me see if I see any negative first. Okay, nah. So if I saw a bunch of fighting cards, I'd say you on the floor, but I don't see no fighting cards. So, I think you probably praying. I feel you praying because either you looking on the floor for something or you on the floor praying. Like people be on their knees praying, or you looking for something on the floor. God says on the floor. Look on the floor for it, or you on the floor, like I said, praying, right? So it's a pandemic. You're annoyed by the pandemic of something. If not the real pandemic, the repeat of something. Being in jail is a pandemic because it's a repeat. You got to keep doing the same thing over and over, if you like it or not, okay? No more so what, something splattering, you feel? You don't want no more so what, you tired of so what, something is splattering, but you tired of the pandemic, you tired of it. Probably doing this stuff over and over again, being there, anything like that, or let's see, time to move on, because your child father was taking you for a joke. It's time for you to move on. You had to move on. Comfort is key. I like hugging you. You like hugging him. He like hugging you, but it had to be a change here. I hear skills on one here. Somebody trying to buy you. So he might be trying to get you back some kind of way, or whatever was going on before you went, or I don't know if you're talking on the phone to him or whatever's going on here. I don't know why this coming. Let me think. Unless somebody in the jail flirting. See, because it's like laddering. So what? Maybe somebody could be flirting in jail. Don't have to be. I hear skills I'm on here. This is usually a job, or I can make it a relationship. You can't buy me. Okay? You got addictions. Get help for your addictions. You or him. You're feeling protected, you or him. So we have right here, or you moved it to a religion, a certain religion, or your leader's your God, or is God your God. You got to have God be your God, not any man that's walking, right? So your person is in his timid state. That means emotional, feeling emotional some kind of way right now. I'm feeling emotional. Let me get something else for you. Okay, we got Aquarius sun. He an Aquarius, I know that. He my son. You proud of him. Unless he got Aquarius son, but your baby is not an Aquarius, I know. Let's just go. Let's take some more for you. Tell me why. Okay, we have somebody gonna celebrate. Get some money out of the stash jar to do some celebrating. This is good news card though, so who's celebrating? Somebody gonna be, you gonna be, well, somebody gonna be celebrating. See, this is the champagne card, but you know, it could be anything you're drinking. But I don't know, maybe something. Let's just see what happens for you, okay? Yeah, because it says right here that you want a united front. Either he want one with you, you want one with your baby. Get what I'm saying? Because you're strong now. Or by the time you get out, you're going to be strong, or however this going. You got to bend a little and gently close the door on it. And that might have been on your child's father or on jail. Anything like that. So we have right here that somebody like the grandstand and it wasn't kosher. Your child's father or somebody in that jailhouse or some friend of yours. But some kind of way, some court papers is coming if they haven't came already. So I don't know actually if somebody in the jail stole from you or somebody out here, out in the world stole from you. Somebody stole from you now, a leader. Consider a person who's a leader. So it's focusing a whole lot on him, marriage. So eventually, you know, it can happen, but you got to grow into what God wants you to be, and He has to too, to be able to be each other's husband and wife. Else it's not going to stand, because He do love you deep down. He just not letting it show. So when he actually get himself all the way together and grow into the man God want him to actually be, He gonna be able to show it to the world. He gonna be able to show it to the world like you show to the world. He gonna be able to show it to the world. Don't care who like it, who do like it, and this and that or nothing else. He gonna be so proud. He gonna be proud to show his sweetie off, his wife off. Get what I'm saying? He's gonna be proud. Because nobody actually is going to love him like you love him. That's really the bottom line. Not no woman anyway. And he know that though. That's the thing about it. He knows that. He know that. I don't care who he go meet. He ain't going to meet nobody that love him like you love him. And that's a fact. We talking about twin flame people. Twin flame people is like that. Ain't nobody going to love you like that person love you. He can meet 100 women and none of them going to compare to you. Not one of them. Because they don't love him deep down like you love him. And that's the thing about twin flame people. You love the people as they are. Even though God wants some change with the person. Get what I'm saying? You mean it from your heart deep down, from your soul. It got to be some changes though with him and with you, because you got to have respect from him and he got to show respect to you. You got to respect one another and be the best that you can be for each other, to be the best husband, be the best wife, be the best parents to your child. When God see the changes in you and you be willing to let go and let God work on you to help change you, and he help let God work on him to change him, and then slowly God will bring you back. But God not going to bring him to you all like he is and no changes happen with him and no changes happen to you. God ain't bringing it back together. You're going to be waiting a long time if you think that, because God ain't bringing you back messed up and bringing him back messed up. Because you messed up, as long as God ain't leading it and changes ain't happening, God wanted to change, it's considered messed up. God don't put junk together. God puts treasures and jewels together. God wants you to be right and want him to be right. Just like we be cooking our cakes, we want that right. We don't want no half-done cake. We don't want no half-done food. I know some people eat half-done food, but I don't know. Maybe it tastes good to them. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying? Dwelling. You thinking about him. You thinking about him because what? He the one. He not a Gemini, I know, but just let me put the card up. You thinking about him, right? Because he half good, half bad. We know how that goes. We know how that goes. Okay, so this is the brass loved one. So I just wanted to after that dream I had, Miss Rock. So I gave you a hug in a dream. I can't give you one in real life, but I gave you one because it seemed like you needed a hug. So I just gave you that hug. But it didn't seem like your baby, because the baby was bigger than the baby I last saw. But If that actually was your baby, the baby ain't even look the same. I was saying, who baby is this? In my mind, I'm thinking, this don't seem like the same baby, but he bigger. Get what I'm saying? So, I don't know if you want to be in there all the way to the end of the year or something, or whatever, because the baby was longer. That's why I was saying, oh, it's the same baby. Oh my goodness. And then, I don't know. So maybe you're going to be going to visit your baby at a place, right, before you can get them back. You know what I'm saying? Where you had to go visit them first. Get what I'm saying? Because sometimes when children taken away or anything, you got to go visit them first before they give them back. Get what I'm saying? I worked with a lot of foster care children before, and it was like where their parents had to come to where we was at and sit down with their kids, and we had to sit there and they like talk to their kids and interact with their kids or whatever, and then they leave and we take the children back to the place, you know, where they live at. See what I'm saying? So you might be going to visit your baby, and then you have to go back and leave them where you at, and then eventually the judge will let you know maybe if you can have your baby back or not. A process like that for you. But he definitely is bigger because he's longer. He's longer than what? He's longer than what? The one, yeah. So it might be like by the end of the year maybe. I don't know. It looked like he could walk. That's how tall he looked, like he could actually walk. I don't know. October, November, I don't know. By me seeing the dream though, I feel like by you being in a room where your baby was, it's possibilities, Miss Rock. It's possibilities, because if they want, they wouldn't let you see the baby if there's no possibility, I feel. It's possibilities. You just got to follow everything that they tell you to do. That's the thing about it. You got to follow every rule, everything they tell you. That's the thing about it. If you don't follow everything they say, that's where the problem be at, where they don't want to give your child back. If they say have a home, have a job, or whatever they be saying, you got to follow that. You got to. If you don't get your baby back, because you got to follow. When the state and places like those kind of people get your children, you got to follow what they say, if you like it or not. Because they are in control of your child. They call it, your child is their child. Even though you had them. Until you get whatever they say, get right. And then your baby will be yours again. So it's going to be a process, a long process, because it takes time. Because you're going to have to prove to them that you can be the best mother that you can be. But first, you have to go through whatever time period you got to be in there. And while you're in there, you're going to be changing up. Like God wants you to change up and grow into the woman God wants you to grow into. And while you're in there also, you can work on different things as far as rap. And then while you're in there, you still can work on things as far as what you're going to be doing or what you're going to say if you get called in front of these people any kind of way, as far as your baby. And able to get your baby back when the time comes, when they talk to you before they release you or anything like that. Because it's all about change. God wants a change in your life, and it's going to be a change, because your baby being taken away, that's the biggest change you'll ever have right now, in right now time. When your child got taken away from you, that's a big change. When you got stripped away from your baby, that's a big change for him. He don't know where his mama at right now. He have no idea. He don't know. He just got to adapt to whoever got him. And that could be anybody's hands. And by anybody the foster care people put them in the hands of, that's where he at. I'm not saying all foster care people is bad or anything like that, or foster homes and places like that. I'm not saying that. But my thing is, I just want the parents to get everything together to get their own children back. especially if it's not nothing too bad. Because sometimes children end up in worse shape than what they went in. Get what I'm saying? So I just want parents to get themselves together. If your child father can get the baby and the baby can get out of foster care and get in his hands at least, and then when you get out, he can give the baby back to you and put the baby back in your custody or however, anything like that, just to get the baby from out of the state's hands, anything like that. Or your parents or something, get the baby out of the custody of the state. Somebody in your family or something take the baby, and just to get the baby in your family, get the baby back in your family with his family. Get what I'm saying? Where when you come out, you can get your baby back. Anyway, I can talk. I can't help myself. I love children, though. I just love children. I can't help myself. So, just because he not talking or whatever, don't think he ain't thinking about you. He thinking about you. Where my mommy? He thinking about you. He might can't verbally say it, but he thinking about you. Where my mommy? He know he heard his mommy every day, all day, and then all of a sudden he don't hear his mommy. He know that. But what can he do? Nothing. He's just a baby. He gonna adapt to whoever are handling him. He don't know. But he know that he don't hear his mommy voice. He don't feel his mama kisses and hugs and all this kind of stuff. He know that. But as time go on, like I said, stuff fades out for kids. The longer it be, when they're young anyway, the younger they are, the younger they are, and he's young. Like I said, one of my grandsons, he didn't even know his mother after a year, but she wasn't communicating on no FaceTime or nothing like that. I don't think they could, I don't actually think they could have telephones though at that time. I think now they can have telephones in the jail, but they couldn't have phones in the jail where it'd be some FaceTime. Really, the phones wasn't really out like that. Seemed like where it was FaceTime, it just was them other kind of cell phones where they didn't even have all that extra stuff on it. So, yeah, so he didn't see it a whole year long. So not seeing it a whole year long, it's like she kind of faded out. He was seeing me because I was raising him, right? So it's like she faded out. So we don't want you to fade out for your baby. If you can do FaceTime or anything like that, it'd be good if you could do it so he can hear your voice. Yeah. Be good. But yeah. So yeah, I just was glad to do the storyline, Miss Rock, all off of that dream last night. I gave you that hug. I gave you a hug because it felt like you needed a hug. I said, "Can I give you a hug?" And you said, "Yeah." And I just gave you a nice tight hug. Yeah, and I saw the baby, and it was another child in there. That's why I'm saying, and you had your feet up on the chair. So you might have been visiting a place, where your baby was. Get what I'm saying? Not your own home. And he was bigger. He was longer. Because I said, "Can I pick him up?" And you said, "Yes." So when I picked him up, he was bigger. So I said, "Don't seem like it was your baby because your baby is little, but then this one was bigger." So that means in time, as these months go on, your baby getting longer and longer. But by them letting you come at least to see your baby is a chance that you can get your baby back, because as long as your rights is not taken away, you can get your children back. You just got to follow what the courts tell you. Okay, this is the Brass Love 1 Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. Blessings and hope that in time, Miss Rock, in this time period, while you are there, that you can change up and grow into the young lady God wants you to be. Make the changes God says necessary for your life to be able to walk the path God wants you to walk, to be able to be prepared to be the best parent you can be once you come out, to be able to fight and get your baby back. If you got to fight, or however it is to get your baby back, you're going to have to be the strong woman that God knew you can be to get your baby back. because that's a fight by itself. They just not going to just reach them to you like our family members say, here, take your baby. They not going to do that. You're going to have to fight for your baby and prove whatever to get your baby back. It'd be good if one of your family members could get your baby, so you can have your baby at least in the hands of your family, and you can get your baby back that way, or in the father's family, some kind of way. Either way, anything like that, and out of these strangers' hands, a bunch of strangers. Okay, this the Brass Loved One Healer Tyrone 9 here on YouTube. Blessings to you, Miss Rock. Stay strong.